Welcome back to BTD6. Today, we're going to be creating our own challenge with the new ability cooldown modifier. To win, you'll have to spam 10 different hotkeys at the same time. It gets absolutely ridiculous, so be sure to watch until the end. Here's the challenge code if you're interested, but warning, this challenge could break your keyboard, so be gentle. If you do enjoy, be sure to drop a like as it helps me out a ton, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are in the challenge editor, and this is about to get crazy. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's just start. Let's go with easy difficulty, and then let's do double HP Moabs. Because we have so many abilities here, we're gonna want strong Moabs here, so let's do that. Cash wise, let's start with 1,000,000, but we might want to lower that, and then let's just try and defend 1 BAD for now. So we'll do round 100 here with 1 life. As for the towers here, we're gonna want all the towers here. Actually, we want all the towers, so we'll do this, and then we might disable hero. Let's disable hero, and then we'll keep everything the same, but ability cooldown rate goes down to 5% here. Regrow rates 100, and then just standard rules with no powers or monkey knowledge. So we'll switch the map up, but really quick, here's the challenge right here, right? We have first strike, and then you look how fast you use the first strike, all right? If we do this, look how fast it comes back here. So what we want to do here is we want to make it so that every single tower you can only use once here. Look at that. That was actually kind of fun right there. But let's make it so you can only use 1 monkey of each. And then basically we want you to have to mash all the buttons on your keyboard here. So you have to make every single tower count here. And then just like, you just have to spam all the hotkeys at once. All right, it'll be really fun. And then let's try hashtag ouch. Hashtag ouch is really fun. And to make this more interesting, let's do round 200 now and make the Moab health 2000%. All right, so this thing's very beefy. Oh, there's only 12 hotkey abilities here. So we have minus and equal, so the whole top hotbar is the hotkeys. I was gonna try and have players mash the entire keyboard, but let's just have the hotbar, right? So let's do max monkeys 12 here. And then tell you what, let's pick out the towers that aren't gonna do as much damage with middle path. So not farm, not druid. All right, so here's the towers I've chosen, all right? These ones have very influential tier 5 abilities here, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna restrict them all down to 252 here. And then let's just jump in on an attempt here, right? So we're gonna go for Pearl Charge here. We're gonna go for the good cross path here. For you, go for Ice Tower right here with top path. Sarbomba is gonna do some mad damage here. That's perfect. And then Helipod's gonna be really interesting here because we have to use special preparations. I guess we don't have to aim it necessarily. Actually, Helipod's really gonna goof this up here because the crates and the it has multiple abilities, so it's gonna mess up the hotkey. So I think we need to remove Helipilot. And then to replace it, we're gonna go. I think Maelstrom would be fun. I don't know if Maelstrom will do enough damage though, but Maelstrom might be fun. So let's try that because that'll pop the balloons and stuff. And actually, we can make balloons a little more menacing by messing with the speed too. It should be right there. There it is. Perfect. But in fact, we'll go for Carpet of Spikes in the back right here, and then we'll go for a Homeland Defense to top it all off right there. And now we got this, and so we're just gonna mash everything here. Boom, abilities. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's like playing the piano. We can't even use them all fast enough. Oh shoot, this thing's tanky though. Okay. It's not necessarily working. Let's take a deep breath. All right, 1 second. That was crazy right there. So that's good. So that means that we can nerf the health a little bit. Basically, we want to be spamming everything. The only problem is some of these abilities, you can use them over and over again, and some of them you can only use like 1 time. So let's just go back here and see which abilities you can use multiple times, like over and over again. Because some things like the Ice Tower ability, you can only use once. Like it has to like wear off. You have to buy and sell it again in order to use it again, and that's not good here. So let's just see which abilities we can just spam like crazy. You know, Total Transformation is not going to do a whole lot, honestly. So maybe we should get rid of the Alchemist too. But let's just do this, do that. And let's get going here. So start. So Bomb Tower, yes. Ice Tower is a no. Tack is a no. Tack is sort of a yes. Perma Charge is a no. Sub. We can do multiple at once. Round 0 is. Dang, I was hoping Phoenix you could just get a huge circle though, but you need to wait for it to cool down. Let's try this again. Let's go for you. Boom, boom, boom. Can't spam Homeland when it's still up. You can spam Spike Storm. And can you use anti-balloon? You can. Okay, so that narrows it down a little bit. So tell you what we do here, actually. We can have 2 of each tower here, right? Like this, or like maybe just 1 Spike Storm. But that allows us to get 9 abilities now. And let's just start with that, and we'll go for 200% Moab health here. So it's 400% overall because of double HP Moabs. We go for you in the back like this with Carpet of Spikes. You with the cross path. You maybe we'll get rid of cross paths because they're not really necessary. They're kind of annoying. They're getting in the way. But what this does here is it allows us to have good abilities here. What this does here is it doesn't work for sub, actually. Wait a minute, but it allows us to just look at it. So with Bomb Tower now we have 2 different hotkeys, so you can still mash more stuff here. And we'll go for Attack Terror right here. Let's just start with this. All right, so now we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and we just spam like non-stop. It's like playing the piano. Look at this. Oh, it's so good. Can we do 1 tick of damage on it? 1 tick of damage. Come on, please. 1 tick. This thing's so tanky. Oh my gosh. Okay. And it's fortified, granted. It's fortified, so it's like 800%. So that makes more sense. So let's get rid of the Moab health now. So tell you what, let's make things standard here. Let's just have standard, easy standard, regular fortified BAD here. And then what's gonna do a little bit more damage here? You know what? We could try overclock, but that would make the micro even more insane. You're spamming all your hotkeys here, just spamming. And then we could add a hero in here though. Heroes do really well here. So I actually like the hero aspect. Let's add in Quincy. I think Quincy will be really fun with this. So now we have Quincy. We have 2 abilities for Quincy. So now we have 9 abilities out of 12 hotkeys here. Okay. One of the things about challenges like this is it takes a while to set up every single attempt, you know, and we want to be mindful of that. I don't know if we'll be able to fix it, but it's very like annoying when you're having to like spend like a full minute setting up every single attempt here, especially if you're doing 100 attempts. That's 100 minutes of just setting things up here, right? So there's something right there. Go for Carpet of Spikes. We'll go for you. And this is looking pretty gosh darn spectacular. Now we have 10 hotkeys to spam here, right? You ready? Actually, we have 1 for each finger. Okay, maybe it just ends the hotkeys more, but let's just try this. Bam. Bam, come on. Oh, we're missing them all. Let's just breeze back and forth like this. Oh, that's so good. Oh, Quincy can't be used multiple times, can he? Maybe just the arrows. This thing is so tanky. Oh, we're doing damage though. We're dealing damage. Okay, so we want to make it so that every single hotkey has to be pressed, all right? Like, constantly. So first things first, let's switch it to Spice Island. Spice Islands is going to make it so the placements aren't as crucial, or you won't think as much about placements, because placements aren't important here. I don't want them to be, right? You want them to be, like, just very... it's all about spamming. And then we put the Super Monkeys towards the middle here. We'll go for... oh, shoot. That's not the right path. Okay, so what about something like this? And then we're just going to breeze back and forth on the hotkeys. Just like, oh, we can't escape, though, but... you see this right here? Spam, 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 spam. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is obnoxious. And you guys could probably hear the keys because we have to spam them pretty hard. Here, we got 2 of them on this round. Oh, I didn't realize that. We cannot. There's no way we're doing that. So just gonna stick to 1 here. But this is doing a lot of damage here. It's doing really good to the first one here. We might be able to pop down the first one here. So that's actually a really good test run right there. I'm really happy with how that went. That's just such an obnoxious challenge. All right, so now we switch to round 100 here, and we know a fortified BAD was a good place to go. So let's go for just double HP Moabs, just that. Let's restrict it to 9 total. And tell you what, just to focus less on like the cross pass, let's ban all cross pass here. They're really not that important besides Spike Factory. Spike Factories are kind of important, but we'll just deal with that. And yeah, let's just give this a shot. This is funny. In fact, if we could get a good map where you place them like far away from the track, you know, like where all the placements are bad, that would be good. My only question is, how do we make this down to the last second? We want it to be down to the very, very last second here. So this map actually works pretty well. I could probably fit 1 more tower on. But let's just try this and let's go at it again, okay? Oh, we did it. Wow. Okay, that did a lot right there. Round 200. Okay, so there's ramping in this game, right? So ramping like really changes things up right here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try and up the Moab health until it gets really difficult. So we beat that like probably at like a, you know, I don't know, maybe an 1/8 of the track. So let's go for 800% here. I don't know if that's too ambitious here, but let's just try 800%. And yeah, let's give this a shot now. Let's do it. And then, and you know what we can do actually? We can give ourselves enough health to where you pop the BAD layer right at the end. And it does actually pop down right there. Look how crazy this is. There's the fact that you can spam these abilities so much more. Like, this defense should not be defending an 800% BAD, but look how fast. It's so... oh, this is so funny. The Sarbama is probably the most fun thing. Like, look at this. Sarbama, ground 0. You can just stall everything in place like that. And actually, that's really good right there, because that means maybe we can leave it at 1 life here, because then you can just stall things in place. But now we have a choice to make. What we can do is we'd add 50,000 life, so we tank all the insides of the BAD. We just have to pop the layer, right? You can honestly tank the insides pretty gosh darn well using the Sarbama and stuff. You know, Sarbama clears through everything and you get it so quickly that I feel like the insides are not gonna be a problem here. So let's leave it at 1 life here. Man, if you could use like an external hardware or something, like make all hotkeys be affected by 1, then you just be fine. Just spam that 1 hotkey here. So this challenge would be really easy to cheat if you have external stuff on you. Let's go! I want to try round 200 again, but it's so tanky. It's so tanky here. So let's go down to 20% Moab health right here. All right. Let's see how the rules look right here. It's a very obscure challenge here. I think I want to make the money exactly like a perfect amount, you know, just to like have that. But this challenge is very much like, what the heck is this? when you see it. I reckon these placements could be somewhat like optimized, but honestly, this is like the best you're gonna get in a way, right? Like these are pretty gosh darn good. All right, we're seeing how 20% Moab health is. All right, so that's 20% Moab health, and that's actually a lot better. There is 2 of them, though. I forgot about that. But I think we're going to dial it back. Okay, wait a minute. So let's go back to round 100 here. I do think we want to make it 50,000 lives here. I think 50,000 lives would be more fun here because you have to pop it right at the end. And then we'll try and time it perfectly. And then we're going to start at 2,000% Moab health and then work our way down. And then also we're going to make our money perfect so we have $0 left over. I do think the anti-balloon should be up front, honestly. That might be most important, but we'll just leave it at this. Put the sub right here. Sub spot will be a little bit better. And then we still have a little bit of money, so we'll go for you. And that should math out pretty gosh darn well. $0 to 50,000 lives. Let's do it right here. So let's go. Oh my gosh. All right, this is just ridiculous. All right, so that just actually worked right there. We just defended that all the way, which is absolutely ridiculous. We'll still spam a little bit right here, but spam a lot more lightly. But I forgot to we can adjust Moab speed. I forgot about Moab speed here. So Moab speed will actually solve everything. So that pops down pretty much to everything. So what we're gonna do here is to make it crazier. We're gonna bring Moab speed up to 200% here, right? Because we defended about halfway through the track here. So this should make things really interesting right here. Again, we don't have to pop the insides here. And then we'll name this "Be careful with your keyboard." Do not, like, if you try this challenge, do not hurt your keyboard, all right? It's better to, like, not solve the challenge than to break your keyboard over this. All right, this should be fun. Let's give it a shot. And we barely didn't defend that. Oh, spamming as hard as we could here. Let's do this. I mean, honestly, that feels possible, and it also feels really hard. That's a perfect level to where if you're spamming all the way, you nearly defend it right there. So let's do it. And tell you what, we can put the aces on pass to make it even better. I don't know if that matters. Oh, we should make it no selling. I mean, selling doesn't really matter though. You know, you're not going to be selling, but whatever. We did it. Okay, we did it. That's ridiculous though. And here, tell you what, wait a minute. We might be able to pop it down all the way with that. So that's right there. Actually, I'm going to do that right here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to disable selling. But really quick, let me show you guys what I was doing here, all right? We got this, and what I was doing is I'm literally just going like this. Like that. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. We're also going to bring Moab speed up to 230% to make things even crazier here, and then reduce things down to 1 life here. This challenge looks super just, oh my gosh. It looks so crazy. Let's go 222 Moab speed. That sounds good. Then I kept repeating the challenge over and over, lowering the speed a little bit each time. All right, that's too fast right there. Like, I was going pretty gosh darn hard right there. So, but can I just note how ridiculous this is? Like, listen to this. You basically have to stroke your number keys as fast as possible for a full minute. This is peak BTD6 content. But slowly, it did start getting there. That's still so fast right there. It's so difficult. I am saying this right now. If you want to try this challenge, you have to, like, do not, like, if you have a very delicate keyboard, do not mash it. Do not attempt this, all right? This is for very strong keyboards. Ah, I did it the wrong one again. Holy heck, that's hard. Dang it. Dang it. That's not it. I started to lose a little bit of energy, but we kept going. We never gave up. Oh, my arm's starting to hurt from BTD6. That's not it. And then finally, around 204%, this happened. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, oh, okay, 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 relax, 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 relax. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh. I can't. If we're really fancy, we can make the life count lower. There's ways to make this challenge harder, but I feel like that's where it needs to be. We're just gonna leave it because if in theory you could make it so you have to leak down perfectly like 3 DDTs and then you have to pop like some of the BFBs or like whatever. Let's see if we pop some down though. We'll spam it lightly here, but like nothing crazy, you know, like just this. Just stroke the keyboard ever so lightly here because the Star Bomba, what's nice is it comes back so quickly that you can install these things in place. I think some of them are squeaking. I don't know. Something's up here. That might have been a really poor use. And by the way, treat your like keyboards nicely. And that's the thing about this challenge. I'm worried some guy is gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna beat Alukian's challenge, and they'll go break his keyboard trying to beat this challenge here. Where are the 63 abilities used? Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish it was 500 though, because then we could be like, I'd use 500 abilities more or whatever. There's that. Oh, we should have reviewed it to see which did the most. But anyway, thank you guys so much. It's a great day. Be sure to brush your teeth. Be careful with your keyboard. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to sub and like if you enjoyed, and brush your teeth.